Did you know that LG was the first smartphone company to start using ultra-wide angle camera lenses on phones? LG was the first smartphone company to make smartphones with a notch. LG was the first smartphone company to start using capacitive touchscreens on their devices. They were also the first smartphone company to add manual camera mode to their smartphones. LG was also the first smartphone company, yes, so many, to start using Quad HD display on their smartphone displays. LG was also the first smartphone company to use the double tap to wake feature on their devices. So yes, LG is a great and amazing smartphone company. So I guess the news is global by now, that LG is closing down their smartphone division. This means no more LG phones. That's it. There is absolutely no doubt that LG has played their part in the smartphone industry. Trust me, I am a huge fan of LG and have owned about 5 LG devices. I've owned the LG G3, the LG G4, the LG V10, the LG K20 and the LG Google Nexus device. LG's smartphones were known for being ahead of their time with specs and features, if you get what I mean. Then why are they closing down? Why are they not as successful as Samsung or Apple in the smartphone industry? Well, I have 3 reasons for this. Reason number 1, they did not try to build a signature around their devices. Reason number 2, poor marketing. And reason number 3, not able to keep up with their competitors such as Samsung and Apple. So let's discuss point number 1, or reason number 1. They did not try to build a signature around their devices. Now, what I mean by this is that LG is not afraid to try new stuff on their devices, but they don't normally keep these new features that they add to their devices. Look back in the second decade of the 2000s when LG came out with their G Flex devices, yes, those phones with the curved displays. LG only did that once and then they dropped it. It worked, some people liked it, some people didn't, but LG did not try to perfect their curved displays on smartphones. Instead, they just dropped the idea and start over. Let's fast forward to the LG V10. Now the LG V10 was the first smartphone to have dual front-facing cameras. It has a regular sensor camera and also a wide angle camera for taking group selfies. Now this was ahead of its time like most LG devices, but they didn't continue this trend. Instead, they dropped the dual front-facing camera setup, and in the LG V20 they switched the dual camera setup to the back of the device, and as such they were also one of the first smartphone companies to start using a ultra-wide camera on the back of their smartphone devices. This was also a futuristic move, but it kind of boiled down there. They didn't try to perfect their ultra-wide camera. They didn't try to add features or tweaks to make their ultra-wide camera stand out. Instead, they just went down the drain with this beautiful innovation, and they allowed competitors like Samsung and Apple and OnePlus to master the craft of ultra-wide sensors, and now Samsung is the king of ultra-wide sensors and not LG, who came up with the idea. One of my other reasons is poor marketing. When have you ever seen a LG smartphone commercial? Be honest. I have seen tons of Apple commercial and Samsung and OnePlus and Oppo. I can go on and on, but I can't date the last time I have seen a LG smartphone commercial, and that's sad. I believe that if their marketing team tried to promote their devices more to a wider audience, then maybe they would have gained enough sales to boost their revenues to continue making phones. That's what I really think. They had poor marketing skills. They didn't try to target a specific audience. They didn't try to bring in new customers. They didn't try to maintain their customers. They didn't try to market their products the way other smartphone companies do. That's my personal opinion though. Alright, so the third point, which is the last point I will be discussing in this video, it's not the least point though. is the fact that they couldn't keep up with their competitors such as Apple and Samsung, and also Huawei before they got, totaled. So LG, as I said before, was known for creating phones with futuristic features, but they were not able to keep up with their futuristic competitors such as Samsung and Apple. LG was always known for creating some super amazing Android devices, but they never surfaced. You could have an LG device and your friend is asking what kind of phone is that. I have had those encounters a lot of times, trust me. So I believe that they should have kept up with their competitors such as Apple and Samsung, in a sense that they try to give their customer what Apple and Samsung is giving their customer. And yes, I'm saying that they should have copied Apple and Samsung. Yes, I'm saying that. Instead of trying to come up with new features each year, why not find a feature that is working for those two competitors and make it work on your device? Why not try to enhance your cameras to be as good as a Samsung or Apple device? Why not try to boost their ecosystem like the way Samsung and Apple are boosting their ecosystem? You have the Apple Watch, you have the iPad, you have the MacBook, you have the iMac, you have the Mac Mini. I can go on forever. You have the Samsung Galaxy Tab, you have the Samsung Galaxy Watch, the Samsung Galaxy Active, Samsung Galaxy Earbuds. I can go on forever. But when it comes to LG, what do you know? Is there even a LG EarPod or earbuds? Is there? Oh, you get what I mean. So instead of trying to create all these new thingy-majiggies and features, why not see what your competitors are doing and try to perfect what they are doing on your device as well? Like what OnePlus did. Come on, we all know OnePlus is trying to copy iPhone and Samsung. Let's be honest here. Don't get me wrong though, LG is still one of the best monitors and displays manufacturers worldwide, alongside Samsung, and they still produce a ton of other electronics and appliances. So closing their mobile division won't be as hard hitting on the company as they would have been losing from the mobile division anyways. Even though LG is shutting down their mobile division, this doesn't mean their phones will shut down. LG devices will still receive support and updates for a period of time, and currently now would be the best time to grab a high-end LG device because the prices of these devices have started to decrease, and these flagship devices are pretty powerful, trust me. So we have come to the end of yet another video, guys. I hope you find this one interesting and informative. If you did, please leave a sub on the channel. I would truly appreciate that. And also like this video if you liked it. That would be great. And also, before I go, who can tell me what LG means? The first person to follow me on Twitter and tell me will win a free MPOW MBits S. Disclaimer, you have to be living in the US or Jamaica to get this prize though. Good luck. First come, first serve.